yeah. There's another bit of advice I want to give some of the lads out there, right? They're struggling. Um, One thing fellas don't realise these days is right, giving advice is good, motivation is good, it's always good. But what lads don't realise these days is that all motivation, all advice is a double edged sword, right? For example, let's say, going on Tinder and you look like a bulldog chewing a wasp as a fella. Obviously, hey, tell my short kings, my ugly kings out there, you know what I mean? You're trying to get, but you're clearly subpar in like attractiveness, which is subjective to the culture. The culture decides whether it's attractive or not. You can always change it, but you're unlucky enough to be born in a culture where your features aren't considered attractive, and you're trying to get with some wee cracker on Tinder, and some fella goes, "Oh, stop, lad. Sure, like you get him, like anyway. It's a numbers game. It depends on like how many you get. Sure, that's good advice, yeah, but." Think about all the fucking embarrassment, all the fucking being left on open you have to endure just to get like a few feeks, just to get one feek even. Like, I wouldn't do that. No, you know. Maybe Tinder's just not your. Maybe online dating apps just aren't your thing. You know. But some advice is genuinely harmful like that. You have to think about it. It doesn't matter what you're saying is good. What matters is the outcome. Another bit of advice people give is what you call it. Like I'd say a good bit of advice is like the plenty of fish in the sea thing. Like obviously, not get too centered around like one like chung one or whatever. You know what I mean? I guess the other ones like all the advice for like you say you have to say this, you have to say that. That's the secret key to like talking to these women, right, on fucking dating apps. Like there's some kind of fucking code, like they're the fucking zodiac code or something. You know what I mean? But like the truth of the matter is, right, some women would even tell you, sure, like so they speak generally. They're like, what I like is what all women like, and that's what you should do. Don't listen to that shit, right? I would rather listen to like fucking pickup artists than like women give advice, right? But all their advice is shit. I'll tell you that now. Saying like you should say this, you should say that, doesn't matter what you say. If you're like peng, as they say, peng that man a minute, like what you call it, you'd be getting like all the likes, all the fakes, and if you're not, well, you won't. So it doesn't really matter what you say, right? It's about looks first. It's a very all day. You have to remember all day apps are superficial, right? Yeah, and whatever it is, just think about it. Every piece of advice you get, especially if it's off a man, because like it's stereotyped that they work better and they generally do, but you have to think about, even if it sounds logical, it's a double-edged sword. There's always a downside to it. It's like Newton's law or whatever the fuck. And yeah, that's all I have to say to you. It's just like um, stay grinding, but don't do it for too long, or else you won't have any teeth left. Right, we see you in a. I don't know how long, I'll be honest with you. My upload schedule's all over the fucking place, but sure, look,